Welcome. In today's video, we'll break down various types of authentication methods used in web development. You've probably heard terms like JWT, OAuth, and SAML thrown around, but what do they mean? By the end of this video, you'll have a basic understanding of these different authentication types and when to use them. First, let's talk about authentication itself. In simple terms, authentication is the process of verifying who someone is before they can access a system or resource. Websites and apps use various authentication methods depending on the level of security required and user needs. Let's start with JWT, or JSON Web Token. JWT is commonly used in modern web apps to send information securely between parties. When you log in, the server verifies your credentials, generates a token, and sends it back. This token is then stored in the browser, and it gets sent with each request, allowing the server to verify your identity without storing any sessions on the server itself. Use cases: single-page applications, SPAs, or APIs where scalability and stateless authentication are essential. OAuth is an authorization protocol that allows third-party applications to access user data without exposing login credentials. For example, when you log into a service using your Google or Facebook account, that's OAuth at work. It's a delegated access protocol that is commonly used for secure access between apps. Use cases: social logins and connecting third-party services. Next up is basic authentication. This is the simplest form of authentication, where a username and password are sent with each request, typically encoded in base64. Though easy to implement, it's not very secure without HTTPS and is generally only used in internal or less sensitive systems. Token authentication is a general method where the server issues a token after verifying the user's credentials, and the client uses this token to authenticate further requests. Unlike basic auth, tokens are usually more secure and can be time-limited or scoped to specific permissions. Cookie-based authentication is a traditional method where, after successful login, the server creates a session for the user and stores it in a cookie. The cookie is then automatically sent with each request, and the server verifies the session information. This method is more common in traditional server-side applications, but can have some security concerns like session hijacking if not managed properly. OpenID is a decentralized authentication protocol that allows users to authenticate across different sites using a single account, like a universal sign-in. It's commonly used with OAuth for social logins, enabling users to access multiple websites with the same credentials. SAML is primarily used in enterprise environments for single sign-on (SSO) applications. It allows users to authenticate once and access multiple services using an XML-based protocol. It's a bit more complex, but is widely used in large organizations where centralized authentication across different apps is crucial. To sum up, there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to authentication. The method you choose depends on the security level and convenience you need. JWT, OAuth, Basic Auth, Token Auth, Cookie-based Auth, OpenID, and SAML all serve different purposes in web applications. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tech videos.